Some dreams are big. Some dreams are small. Some dream to go from place to place. Dreams of love and ever after. Dreams and sacrifices that builds the future. Whatever the dream or step or journey, you can do more with a partner that cares about your dreams. Access, more than banking.
Welcome back. Now, Aruna Kibira is still here. Now, Aruna, let's look at the market for last week. The Ultra Index of the Nigerian Exchange Group grew by 1.11%. Market capitalization grew by 1.11%. But deals, which actually is an analysis of the number of times that equities were traded, the total number of times equity were traded within the week was down 0.44%. Volume was down 2.23%, but value, which is the total amount invested in all the equities that were traded on the floor of the Nigerian Exchange Group for the week, increased geometrically 34.39%. What is happening?
Because most of the deals were from ICAP stocks.
All right, with the kind of performance that was recorded last week, would you say that the market is actually fully back, or the market is trying to become stable?
Yeah, the market is trying to come back. We know this is June, and in a little while we'll be expecting the end of results and the end of the second quarter result. And like we said, most of them are likely, we know those that will pay interim. But it will actually be a period where like half of the journey should actually be able to determine and forecast fairly where the journey is going to. So by the time we begin to see quarter two results, the market will actually be well defined.
Let me ask you one technical question, Aruna. Is it possible, looking at the indicators, the All-Share Index, the market capitalization, the deals, volume, and value, is it possible that one could actually look at these indicators and determine whether the market is doing well or not? Precisely, how do you think one could deploy monitoring these indicators as a guide investing in stocks?
Yes, for All-Share Index, yes, it shows the direction of the market, even if the direction is largely determined by 5 stocks, because it's the same 5 stocks that actually determine if it has to go down or if it has to go up. Now, when we are talking about deals, on the floor of the Nigeria Stock Exchange, if you buy 2 units for me, the machine record this as a deal.
Yeah.
So I think what we should actually be looking at more is the value, like what actually come to be at the end of the day, because that is what actually look at what was the value of the shares that were traded at the end of the day, and what did the All-Share Index actually return, because it actually determined. Okay, now if you said that is the 5 stocks that determine the direction of the market, and your 5 stocks then, does it tell you that the market is on its way up? And these 5 stocks we are talking about, they are all ICAP. And you know, to get 100,000 units for this ICAP stock is not a commonplace. So they show that there is this buy interest in the market. So I believe that All-Share Index and the value are big indicators whether the market is working or whether the market is still going on.
The truth of the matter is that, as we are speaking now, what readily came to my mind is that if people could put money together and then invest in those high cap stocks, it means that there are some liquid, either corporate or individual, maybe institution, but they are liquid enough, and then they are undertaking a measure of risk in the Nigerian market. And so seeing that such individuals or corporations or institutions are taking risk in the market, it tells me that me, a small investor, my risk is little.
Of course.